everyone, it's a pretty gloomy day today. I just got a haircut, but as you can see behind me, it is raining outside pretty hard. However, since I got a haircut and I really wanted to do a little bit more running around, I decided to do a little bit of a toy hunt today. Just recently, I ended up picking up 2 of the Neca 7-inch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I picked up the Raphael and Leonardo from my local GameStop, and they didn't have the other 2, so when it comes to the turtles, you really have to have all 4, so I'm going to go out and see if I can find the other 2 turtles. Possibly see if we can come up with a couple other things along the way, and I'll see if I can search for it. I heard there was one in another GameStop near me. It's not too far, not my local GameStop, but another one in Leeds. So I'm going to look there and then see if I can look a couple other places. And if I find it, we'll see what we can find. Otherwise, this will just be a rainy day today. So we'll see what we can come up with and go from there. So I'm at the GameStop, and as you can see, it's still raining. But we're going to try to turn a gloomy day into a fun day by seeing if we can find those turtles at the GameStop. If not, last time I was at Leeds, I knew there was a Walmart here, so I'm probably going to stop there. There were some WWE Elites in there that my local Walmart didn't have, and also when that Walmart restocked, we might be able to find some stuff in there too. So I probably will stop at the Walmart as well, just to see if I can find anything. So let's take a look at GameStop, see if they have those turtles. All right, so we're inside the GameStop, and I'm going to look around here, see what we can find. We still have that Samoa Joe from NXT. I already have one of those. I got this at this store, actually, and got a Shawn Michaels and looks like a Randy Macho Man Savage from the Retro Fest line, but I'm staying away from those because I want to go with more current superstars. And let's see what else we got here. And I can see that we got a little cool accessories and plush toys and, oh, some Power Rangers. And I like that they still have the Bandai Legacy line, although I'm going to go for the Lightning Collection myself. I think this is going to be better than what we have here. So I'm out of the GameStop, and they did have a Michelangelo, but apparently it had a factory defect on it. And a couple people had attempted to stop by that first and see. They saw it, they didn't want it. Apparently he has like an eye that isn't painted correctly, so it looks really creepy when you're displaying it next to the rest of the turtles. And Michelangelo's the fun one. You don't want to have that, so I'm going to see if we can find it at another GameStop. I did see that there's one potentially at the River Chase Galleria that I was at yesterday, and we're going to take a look at that and see what we can come up with. But first, I'm going to stop at this Walmart while I'm here, see if we can find anything. All right, here we are at the toy section at the Walmart in Leeds, Alabama. For people who might see anything in this section of the video they might want to pick up. Got some Marvel Legends here. I don't really see anything that I need, though, because I'm mostly a Marvel Cinematic Universe Marvel Legends collector. Speaking of which, got that Thanos Infinity Gauntlet. It's kind of cool. Not the full-size version, but the foam version. Still pretty cool. Got Ant-Man and the Wasp here. And she seems to mostly be a shelf warmer at almost every Walmart I go to. And Black Widow too? The female figures. Come on, everyone, buy those female figures. Hasbro won't make them if you don't buy them. That's really important. Pick them up. I have both of them, but you know they're great figures. All right, and we got this WWE section. Seems to be pretty well stocked right now. Got some belts there. Looks like got the tag belt and the WWE belt. And it looks like we got the Elites here, both members of Breezango, Tyler Breeze and Fandango. Got a Big E here. I do have the Kofi Kingston with that attire, so I might set him down here for now. That's a maybe. Always like setting the things in the maybe pile and then putting them back if I don't really want to get them. Got another Fandango. Got some Kevin Owens here. Looks like you got a few Kevin Owens. I already have a Kevin Owens from the Festival of Friendship set, so I don't need him, and he never really changes his attire, so you can pretty much just have one of them. He just really changes the design on his shirt, so if we need to update it, it's pretty easy to custom. And let's look here and see, we got another Shane McMahon. Anyone who needs an announcer table, pick up that Shane McMahon. The only other place that comes with an announcer table are the Elite sets and are the accurate ones. And got a Zack Ryder there. Hey, Zack Ryder, if you're watching this video, Zack Ryder Elite Club, there is a figure of you at the Leeds Walmart. I don't even know if you're going to watch this. Probably not. I'm going to set this Braun Strowman aside. I'm going to talk about him in a moment. And then got another AJ Styles here. Got AJ Styles from the Elite 61 series. They're up to almost the 68, 69 Elite series now. So that's an slightly early series. Got a Seth Rollins top picks. Seth Rollins. I already picked this one up. Great if you need both the Intercontinental and the tag title. And got another AJ Styles. This is a newer one with a True FX. And then we got this True FX, Finn Balor. That's kind of cool. I do like this Finn Balor mostly, but it has one thing I don't like about it, and that is the jacket. The jacket is a plastic jacket, and normally I wouldn't mind it if it was just like a plastic shirt or certain plastic accessories, like the New Day figures have plastic clothing for them. But this Finn Balor, I don't like it because of this. Look at his pose on the back. And as you can see, he had his arms up. And with this plastic jacket, it makes him look more bulky, and he can't do that pose. That's part of his entrance pose, everyone. It's something that you really need. You can't do it with this Finn Balor figure. You need a cloth jacket. And now he's Intercontinental Champion. Maybe we'll get another Finn Balor figure, hopefully down the line, and he'll have a cloth accessory. Mattel's very choosy about that. Then we got this Braun Strowman that just has the ambulance door on it, but there's another one coming out in Elite 68 that's going to come with the Money in the Bank and a base. So I'm going to wait for that one. Maybe get another basic Braun Strowman for swap out the head if I need it. Put those back and kind of get this AJ Styles back on the shelf. Come on, AJ, get back on there. All right, there we go. And then we're going to put Big E back. I know he's still full price, so I got Kofi on clearance. I'm hoping to get Big E on clearance. He's at my local GameStop too, so I can pick him up there if I need to. All right, got AJ Styles in the basic. AJ Styles seems to be the shelf warmer here, and got Sasha Banks and John Cena in the basic. I'm not really a huge fan of these basic figures because of the articulation. You can see if you look at the legs on them, they only go up and down. They don't go side to side, which for wrestling figures doesn't really make sense. It very limits the posability, so you can't really do much with them. Great for head swaps though, so if you need a cheap head swap for your Elite figures, they are the same size. Got a Bayley there. I'm going to wait on that one, hoping that Bayley and Sasha come with a double pack, maybe Elites with the tag championships, just like they had in the SummerSlam figures with Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. Hoping that's going to happen. More basic figures here. Another John Cena, and then looks like we got some. Got the belts there. Not really much else there. Let's go to the clearance section and see maybe what they have in clearance and kind of go from there. Because well, actually, let's go to Star Wars first. Yeah, let's see Star Wars. Star Wars section is really small, so I guess there's nothing here. Hopefully, they're going to restock closer to the movie. All right, now we're in a clearance section here. This is great. Now got a Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Say that 5 times fast. Brutus the Barber Beefcake. $9 though. That's a great deal for Brutus if you're a fan. Not really going to pick him up though. I'm not really too much of a collector of the classics, so we're going to let him stay just like he is. Keep him on the shelf. Pick him up at Leeds if you need him. $9. Great deal. So we didn't really find anything in the Walmart. That Brutus the Barber Beefcake was pretty cool. So if you're in the Leeds, Alabama area and you want to pick up a Brutus the Barber Beefcake, go for it. It's on clearance right now for $9. We're going to try to go to another GameStop now at the River Chase Galleria. I was there yesterday, and I wish I would have known about the situation with the turtles yesterday, but sometimes when you're doing toy hunting, you don't know until after the fact. So I could have picked those up probably when I was at the GameStop because they say they have them. I'm going to go to that store, see if they do have them actually in stock. If not, then, well, I will be at the River Chase Galleria. Probably stop for some food. It's a really nice place to go as a mall environment. So we'll see what we can find out when we get there. It's not too far from here, so we'll see what we can come up with. So we are here at the River Chase Galleria.
The Galleria?
Yes, that's right, Robert Patrick, the Galleria. I'm going to go into GameStop and see if they have the turtles. Something actually happened. While I was on my way here, I looked at the website once I parked the car to double check just to make sure they still had the inventory. And they did have the Michelangelo and the Donatello. Now they just have the Donatello. So that means somebody is trying to buy these up at the same time I'm trying to get mine. So this will be definitely a toy hunt for sure. I'm going to see what happens. And if not, maybe I'll get some food while I'm in the Galleria. So I didn't really take any footage inside the GameStop in the mall because one, the music is blaring, and two, they didn't have it. They did say they had the Donatello in stock. I went up and I looked on the shelves, nothing there. I asked the person for the inventory. He double checked, saw it was there. He looked in the back everywhere in the store and it wasn't there. So apparently, I figured this might happen when you go to a mall area. It's an open area, very easily for theft to happen, and the Neca turtles are very, very sought out right now since they're a GameStop exclusive. So we're going to see if we can kind of do one more shot. There is one more store near me, this only within a few miles, and I haven't been to this GameStop. This is a GameStop in Alabaster, Alabama. So we're gonna see if we can find it there. They apparently have both, so we'll see if they have it. If not, then that will be the end of our toy hunt, and it will end up being nothing has been found. But I always want to at least get something on a toy hunt, so we'll see if we might be able to stop by my local GameStop, maybe a couple other places, pick up something, see what they might have, or maybe even get something in the Alabaster store while I'm there. Since I haven't been there, they might have some things on clearance. We can look at it while we're there. So let's go to Alabaster and see if we can cross our fingers and maybe hope we can find those turtles.
All right, here we are at the GameStop at Alabaster, Alabama, and they have some really cool items like that Red Ranger Funko Pop cereal. How much is that? That's kind of cool. And Rick and Morty items as well. And then we also have some Power Ranger Legacy figures. I'm going to stick with the Lightning collection, though, so I don't need any more of those. Got a Tyler Breeze by himself there on the peg, and some more Power Ranger Legacy. I might need these, though. They're the Psycho Rangers, and I don't know if Hasbro's going to make those. Right, and got a Ronin. Ooh, a Ronin from Marvel First 10 Years? Not at that price, though. You can stay on the peg, Ronin. I need you, but I'm going to wait for you to go to clearance. I still need, today, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Got a Godzilla, though. No Turtles, but a Godzilla. And, yeah, I know what these packages look like. I don't see it. Maybe they have something in clearance. This figure section is pretty small. So I'm going to look at the clearance section, see what I have here. Right next to here. Look for the box for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't see them here. Lots of really cool items on clearance, though, but not anything that I'm needing. Guess I'm going to go to Walmart, see if I can find them there. Got turtles! Turtle power! But it's not the turtles that we need. They got a Donatello, though. They got a Donatello from Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's not the one I need, though. I need a 1990 NECA. All right, and then Michelangelo as well from the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series. So they have them at Walmart. That's pretty standard since it's the new series that's out right now. Let's look at the Marvel Legends while we're still here. Looks like we got some daggers from Cloak and Dagger and Elektra. Again with the female figures just being peg warmers. Come on, everyone. You can get female figures. It's cool. They're Gwenpool and Elektra. All female figures. Oh, wait, not all female figures. You got a Cloak here from Cloak and Dagger with that Spider-Man head. That's kind of cool. And then, oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, Cloak. I didn't really mean to do that. Let's pick you back up and put you back on the shelf. And, yeah, go on. Get back on there. Oh, got Spider-Woman. But again, another female figure that's just being a peg warmer. She's from an earlier line, same as that one, from an earlier line. Being a female figure just sitting on the peg. Got Dazzler. A lot of these I already have. I don't have a Dazzler actually myself. I'm going to wait on that one because I want to get the new Dazzler that's coming out. All right, and more. They're all just being peg warmers. They're just sitting there on the peg. This can't be a thing. This cannot be a thing that happens. Even if you are remotely interested, come to a Walmart, pick up those figures. Don't let them be peg warmers. Let's see, Star Wars is also small at this Walmart. I guess we're just not doing Star Wars this year. But we do have the Fett. All right. Got a figure of the Fett. I already have this one. But if you want to get, if you missed out on the Fett, get the archive collection. It's really cool. All right, WWE now. Let's look here, see what we got. Slammobile, I still need that. That's a good scale car for a 7-inch figure. Got a Carmella from Fan Central. These are a little bit older. I haven't seen Fan Central line in a bit, so maybe... All right, let's see what else we got here. Got James Ellsworth. I didn't even know James Ellsworth was released in an Elite. So you have Carmella and James Ellsworth, and if you need to get them both together, and got Seth Rollins there, more the top picks section, and AJ Styles that have packages that are damaged. James Ellsworth again. I don't really care if those packages are damaged. If I needed them, I would get them. And almost all the top picks, including the Finn Balor. That Finn Balor is just calling to me now, except for that jacket. I don't like that plastic jacket. It's still bugging me. Finn, you're great. I might pick you up later, but you're going to stay on the peg for right now. Oh, and then, okay, we got a Jack Gallagher here. I have a Jack Gallagher already. Elite 56 Jack Gallagher. And we got Elite 55. Big Cass, look at those. What are those eyeballs? What are you looking at? No, you're going to stay on the peg, and I'm going to hide you with Jack Gallagher. You can be a peg warmer forever, Big Cass. That expression is scary. All right, let's see. We got Edge here from SummerSlam. That's kind of cool. And Dean Ambrose as well, but nothing there here. I'm going to maybe, no, there's nothing here. I think I might look at the top shelf and see if I can find anything there. Nope, just as I reckon Slammobile. No more figures that I can pull down from the top shelf. But let's look around. Oh, wait, there's a Carmella here. Let's look at this end cap. I'm always check the top shelves and the end caps because I see some WWE figures here. And yep, it's not just Transformers. I saw the Transformers. It looks like they do have more Fan Central and they're on clearance. Got some Daniel Bryan here. And Oh, Daniel Bryan in his earlier attire. That's kind of cool. If you need an earlier Daniel Bryan without a beard, you got a Daniel Bryan there on clearance. Fan Central version Daniel Bryan. And Mojo Rawley. Ooh, and I like... He comes with the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal trophy. I need that. Okay. I don't really need the Mojo, but I kind of want that trophy. Let's set him aside then for now. And got AJ Styles in his blue attire there. That's kind of cool. And another Daniel Bryan. And then we have Bobby Roode in a Survivor Series attire with just a Survivor Series shirt. Is that Akira Tozawa? Hang on. Wait, is that Akira Tozawa? I didn't know they made... Yes, it is. It's Akira Tozawa. I didn't even know they made a figure of him. That's really cool. All right. And then he looks like he's part of this Fan Central line. That explains that Fan Central was like the things fans wanted. And that's really cool, though. So I don't really need him right now, though. That Bobby Roode, I like the sculpt, but I prefer Bobby Roode with a robe. And then we got another Mojo Rawley there. And see if we have any other figures here, because there's a lot of Fan Central figures here. Again, including that AJ Styles. It's in a blue attire. That's my favorite attire for AJ, but I still don't like the plastic accessory, so I'm going to hold off on it. Ooh, Alexa Bliss. She has the title. I need the title. I was going to get it with Sasha Banks, because Sasha Banks is a Walgreens exclusive. What is that face, though? That is a very mean face. I might need to get a basic figure just to swap out the head, but yeah, that's head's not doing it for me. All right. But I do like that she has the title, and since Sasha Banks and Bayley are tag champions now, I might wait on that and get that. Yeah, I'm going to get that one instead. That way we can get Sasha and Bayley maybe later in a tag team champions, women's tag team champions title together, and I'll have those titles too. But I'm not really seeing anything else here that I really need except for those other figures. That Daniel Bryan is cool though, but he doesn't have the beard. I like having the current superstar, so I'm just going to stick with these two.
Well, the toy hunt wasn't a total bust. We didn't end up finding the turtles that I was looking for, but I'm going to probably stop at my local GameStop and see if maybe they can try to do something similar to what they've done before and see if they can try to get them to come from another store to that store, hopefully. And if that doesn't work, maybe I can order them, see what comes up there, and try to get like at least those other two in stock somehow, because I only have 2 turtles. But the cool thing is, as you saw a second ago, when we found those Alexa Bliss and Mojo Rawley on the clearance section, they were labeled as $17.97, but one of the things about clearance is that clearance isn't really checked up on as much to where the updated price of, so I actually got those for half price of that. So basically for the price of 1 Elite figure, I got 2, and I got the accessories that I wanted to. Again, Alexa Bliss is the only one I needed for, or I could have got, I could have got the boss, and got the championship, which is a Walgreens exclusive, but that's full price. So I got the championship I needed. I got another accessory with the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and I've got enough superstars now where I can kind of do my own little Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. So we'll see what happens next, and I'm going to stop at my local GameStop, and maybe hopefully we can try to get those turtles still. Well, I want to thank everybody for joining me on today's toy hunt. I didn't end up finding exactly what I was looking for today because I didn't end up being able to buy the Michelangelo and Donatello that I was looking for as the GameStop exclusives. So for right now, just end up having the Raphael and Leonardo, but I didn't end up out of the stores empty-handed because I did find a couple things on clearance, as I mentioned a moment ago, where I ended up snagging the Alexa Bliss Elite Collection. So I'll have the Raw Women's Championship now, and also the I'm going to get the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal Trophy that comes with the Mojo Rawley. Not really sure what I'm going to do with Mojo. I'm probably going to end up using a custom out of this somehow. I don't really need a Mojo Rawley, but I did think that this was a really good accessory to have. And again, ending up with both of those for the price of a single Elite figure, actually less than the price of Elite figure, because in some places they end up being like $20. These are normally $17.97. They ended up being half price on clearance. So I didn't end up having to pay like full cost on either of those. They're also older Elite series, so that makes it a little bit easier. But I didn't end up completely empty-handed. On the way back to the house, I stopped at my local GameStop, and one of the things I really like about my local GameStop is that I can ask if they can get things from other stores. So I ended up asking about the turtles. I said, okay, I've went to 3 different GameStops. I was looking for Donatello and Michelangelo, wasn't able to find them, and they did end up finding them from another store where they're going to end up shipping them to the local GameStop for me, and then they can call me and I can come pick them up. So what I'll probably end up doing is I will end up unpackaging and doing a video where I will review all of these together. But for now, I end up having 2 turtles. I have 2 new elites that I can add to my WWE collection, and I have the other ones coming as far as the turtles go. So I know the one thing about those is they're not going to have very good packaging. They did mention that the packaging is kind of damaged, and since I don't really keep figures in packages to begin with, I'm not a mint on card collector, I'm not a mint in box collector, so it's not important for me to keep the figures. In fact, I usually prefer them to be out of the boxes, because this ends up taking up more room. So if you're going to end up doing anything like moving, reorganizing, trying to stack stuff away so that you can bring stuff out when you want it, then having the box just adds more space. So these 2 figures, even though they have damaged boxes, I'll be getting them soon, and I'll likely do a video on that, and I'll review all of them together so that you'll have that where we can actually work with, and hopefully at some point we'll be able to do some really cool videos and show some pictures and different things where we can kind of do the NECA stuff together. My main one I want to really do with the turtles is I want to play with the other NECA figures that I have, which again I have those right here. You got the NECA Michael Myers from the latest Halloween movie, and then I also have the NECA Terminator. I still want to get the T1000. T1000 is harder to come by right now, and it's usually about close to $50. I looked at it on Amazon. So right now, Arnold Schwarzenegger is going to have to be a Terminator by himself and not have to fight the T1000. But I'll have other things for the fight. I'll have other NECA Turtles that I have. Again, you can unbox these when they come later, and we'll see what happens from there. So hopefully you guys will join me for the next toy hunting video, or the next video that I do on Fanboy Files. So thanks again for joining me, and we'll see you next time.